So this is my part 2 of opening box of the Dog at the PWO. I got a free CD, as you can see right there. Sadie, she was very kind enough. She was very kind enough. I bought this one because when I was in my late teens, as a adult teen, uh, younger 20s, I always wanted this one. So I'll be opening, boxing these ones for you guys. So hope you enjoy. So you see, this is Oi, 168, 68. Came with many different albums and things. That's the title. Some of it was actually on his solo albums. As you can see, let me adjust my lighting a second. As you can see, some of them are actually on his solo albums, like The Breakout, The Liar, The Beauty Girl Youth, and a lot of them are actually on his solo albums when he was doing solo work. Just FYI, he was in 80. That's one of my very favorite Osaka key bands, oshare key bands, or I always call it Osaka Cherokee bands because it feels like it was originated in Osaka, but I don't know. It's like people don't really understand the diameter of Osaka or Cherokee bands, but yeah, I can always explain it later to you. I always called it that when I was younger, Osaka Cherokee, but that's what I got. Like you see, Osaka. I always like to tour in these kind of areas to deal with it. And I got that. A little promotion. It's the... And I'm going to be watching that a little bit later, probably tomorrow or then in a couple days. And so it says Dog in the PWO. I love Dog in the PWO, the Shiki band. Says there. Let's see. Can I adjust? There we go. And then you get the back. Let's do it this way. It looks better. Let's see what they give us. Sorry for my big hands. They're not big, but alright. Alright. So we got a little cute little thing like we did last time. Yep. Yeah, like I showed you about these things. Yep. Like those. I love that. So it does come with a CD also, with a DVD, and they always come with a signature to there. That's how I treat, how people treat Visual Kei is like an oshare key band to single to their album. It's like a Sailor Moon effect, and people don't really understand Visual Kei. That's why I actually say Visual Kei is dead, because it is very ugly meaning behind it. But this is what give us. Look at the lyrics. Yeah. And you got this. That's a little front picture. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. And I think I should do it like I did the other video. I memorize it how I did it. So give me a second. We got this one. Other dog in the PWO, the Bivalation one. And see, oh, there we go. Right. It may actually look better. I have my thing on nighttime mode. I hope it doesn't show nighttime mode on when I do this, because I always have my thing on nighttime mode. But look at that. Isn't that cute? Yeah, it's cute. So this one, it says here, if you look, it says it's a CD. Oops, sorry. It's a CD. Bivalation actually has a couple versions of it, and I think I actually got the I'll figure out if I got it. I actually got look at, I got the DVD. So remember why I call it oshare key, is because I literally personally feel when I started listening to oshare key when I was a younger person, I always thought it was originally in Osaka. So hold on, let me get this out. Okay. So let me see if I can do this correctly. We got Haru. We got all the members. I feel like I know Haru the most. He was always I feel like he was the standing one in line. He was always my favorite one, but it's not like the Sopranos, but he was just. I love all of them, but that's the one I got from all of them. So just give me a second. Yeah, I got my fans on, so I think I lost it, but this is what the DVD looks like. Sorry, my camera is adjusting, so it's a mess. I'm doing it on my desk, not where I usually do it. But the CD looks like that. So, so it's pretty bootlegged. Hold on. Trying to make this footage as raw material as I can. No editing or anything. I don't like editing material. So, oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Wait. Here is the Bivalation 10. Yes. Look at it. Isn't that cute? Bivalation, and we got And we got the songs. Remember? I always bring up the songs. I love how they always are very old school. They tell how much it's gonna cost and stuff. So remember I told you like they have the little the thing. So I kind of always say kind of pay attention to their theme and stuff. Kind of matches a little bit. Let's see if it matches totally. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So we got the... Aw, then it's so cute. It's like they're running around. And they're... You got the artists' names. You got basically everything on there. Like the credits, basically. And this is basically... Look at how cute that is. That is adorable. Not a lie, that's adorable. So, sorry about my sleeve in a way. I hate when this happens. This is one thing I hate about CDs is when they don't have very much stains. Yeah. But this is a book. It's a 2-page one. So get you. Look at the background. Background. They got the lyrics. Remember the songs? Kind of looks familiar. And you got One Day. And then you got Jump. And you got the back. It kind of looks like, kind of matches. With the theme, so we got Jogging the PWO, and this is the DVD. So there is going to be a music clip and all that stuff. So let's see what we got. Look at that. Isn't that cute? You got the back. Tells you the song titles. And the DVD clip, what it is. Oops, sorry. This is what else they gave you. A little card for like a little photo. Look at that. It kind of... Yep. So, and I also got the DVD. I like that. The little bears. It's cute. So, this is what we get. It looks like they're playing cards or gambling with the gambler. Or, look at that. Maybe we have to take a ride to Alice in Wonderland and find the Mad Hatter in this one. So, it shows everything in here. Alright. Oh, I got another picture. Look at that. You see, it does look Alice in Wonderland. The background really does. But let's see what the songs are. We got two songs. One Pledges. So the song One is a very popular song by them. But and so it's basically, I got a lot of singles this time. I don't think I got much albums like I did last time. I think I just got a bunch of singles because I didn't complete the discography like I did last time. Like I told you guys, I was going to get a part 2. It's just when I was going to get it. So this album single is called Black. It is a CD, DVD. So I'm pretty sure this is a single. Definitely a single. I remember I was gonna get the limited, but let's see what we got. So let's see this first. Hold on. Okay, just a second. Alright. Okay, let's see if it. Oh, look at that. See, that's what I got for the photo. That's why I said, wait a second. Because it was getting sticky to basically take apart. So, and that's what I got. So, right. Okay, look at this. So we got the members. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. And then we got this. I think we got this. We got the sons. No, we don't got the sons. Oh no. Oops, sorry. Excuse my fingers. But I keep forgetting to do this part. So, and this is what you're getting. Yep, this is a single. I knew it was a single. So, here we go. Oops. Sometimes it does that. But look at how cute that is, you guys. Do you think it matches? They're conductors. That's adorable. This is the DVD. And this is the CD. Let's, I'll flip it around. I don't like to. That's adorable. Yep. All right. Oops. What we got? This has. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so they gave us a little promo where they're going to be at. And give us a picture. And we got black. And we got this side. Wow, wow, wow. What you? Da, 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 da. So, and the closing credits will be 2. Let's go to Seventh Wonder. This is a CD and DVD, a single also. So, let's see what we got here. Look at that. Look at that artwork. Oh, sorry, my hands. It's cute, but let's see what they got here. Oops. Let's see. And then we got band, and we got the songs. Look at that. You think so? Let's see. Okay. So we got the DVD. And we got the here's the one. Let's see if it works. What do you think? Isn't that cute? That's adorable. Okay. Here's the final one. We'll figure it out. If it actually, here's the credits. Oh. So they give you a little promo where they're going to be at. Actually I had a lot of events this time. And that's awesome. And look it. So this is their song. Seventh Wonder is a popular song too. An anthem. But look at the background. Kind of matches. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what you see. But what I see is something you guys probably don't see. I don't know. Maybe you guys should start looking at Visual Kei as oshare key or Osaka share key kind of deal. I don't know. Bibulation X CD DVD. This is the limited one. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Ha ha ha. You're probably saying, why does she have so many Bibilation CDs? Well, I'm sorry. I couldn't get the discography on the site that I usually go on to. But look at this. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. Tell you the songs. Same songs. And you're probably like, but why does she still go for it? Well, you do not understand how oshare key or visual key, what you call visual key, works. You gotta get both editions, limited A, B, or C, and the regular edition, because then you will experience all editions. So, and then I got this again. But also, let's look at something what I also got. I still got the same one. But are they the same pictures? See. Let's see. Put it down. That there. That there. That there. That there. That there. And that. Sorry, Haru is very dark, but or I could just actually do it this way better. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. But it's actually the same pictures, but in the limited edition format. Okay, here we go. Bibilation 10. I call it 10. Some people call it X. You got this. Sorry for my hands. Look at last time they were like, let me get the, I wonder if I can get it out decently. Bibilation, I got it here. Okay, let me pause this really quick. Okay, you see kind of a difference right now? Alright, let's see if we can get a focus. Okay, you see the difference? One, they're standing right here. Get it right here, they're standing, kind of leaning. And here, they're doing Alter the World. So, it's kind of different, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of different. So, you see they have the world. You see they kind of have that and that. So the credits, they're talking about the credits and stuff. All right, let's flip it over. Superhero comes to activation. It's so adorable, I'm not gonna lie. It's adorable as hell. But you notice they couldn't fit the superhero on there. I wonder why. I keep forgetting I have a different hand that I could use to do this. Look it, we got a picture. And the same songs. But look at the background. Is it me, or maybe I see Dog in the PWO in a different way? Because they are very quirky and eccentric band. Seventh Wonder again. Okay, so I got Seventh Wonder before. And I don't know if you remember, I had the Seventh Wonder album. Let's see. Did I already do that? Maybe I already did. I did black. Oh, I think I already did this one. I'm sorry. Okay, skip that one. I think I already did that one already. Let me see. Hold on a second. Dog in the PWO. And as you can tell, it's a single. Comrade, Dog in the PWO. Let's see what we got. We got that. And then we got, excuse me, that. Sorry, I kind of drank a little bit, but that's their singles. And since if you guys didn't see the title very well, that's their, come on, there you go. That's their thing. And let's see if it matches their thing. That's what you're getting. Look at that. It's like a clock. Yeah. And oh, I don't know if you guys remember that video, but it kind of sounds familiar. Look at that. If you guys aren't seeing, maybe I could put it over here, but kind of looks like them. This is their credits. And I hate doing this because I'm right-handed. But this is what you're getting. You got a little promotion to Doggy Land. Then we're going to be in Tokyo. And it's their song on the side. And that's the song. And that's the song. But let's see if you notice the background. Does that look like a world map? Uh-huh. World Map of Justice. I thought I was doing Seventh Wonder like twice. The one that you just recently saw, this is the one I was talking about. So you get a CD, and it's still a single, but this is the limited edition, I think. Don't quote me, but it still has, you know, the anthem and all this stuff. Kind of, when it says that word, it's pretty much the instrumental. And so let's dig diver. I think I have to open this, so give me a second. So I opened it, and here we go. This is what you're gonna get. Look at it. It's adorable. It's similar to the other one. Okay. And all right. So this is a brand new CD. Like I told you, I had to pause it to open it. I don't know if I was gonna struggle it or anything, but let's see. You think they kind of look similar? Let's see. Let's see if we can put it in a light a little bit. Let's put it over here. Yeah, I think it matches. But let's open the CD a little bit. Look at that. That's adorable. Look at that. You know that? They're adorable. CD's actually pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie. See, it has some good weight. Don't mind my sleeve right now. Excuse me. So they have a little promo, like they kind of did in the other one. I don't know if you remember. And look at how far they're going. Similar. Remember the doggy Xmas thing? Yeah. They got the Seventh Wonder song. And they got the anthem. And they got this song. But you notice they don't have the Seventh Wonder because it's instrumental. And then they have the credits. Sorry, I'm burping a lot. I kind of drank some, you know, some vodka, and I wanted to calm down my nerves, so I'm sounding hella chill, but don't mind me. I really wanted to do an open box for you guys because I told you I would. So I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, but I'm talking on the subject. So don't get mad. Don't get mad if I'm talking too much. And look at it. Look at the cover too. Kind of matches. It matches. So what I'm gonna do with this, so it doesn't I'm gonna put it in. So, That's what I do when I don't have wrapping for it. So yes, I finally got the Super Box B. I have A. I don't know if you remember. I can always pull it out. Let me give you a little remembrance. Okay, remember I did this last time? I don't know if you remember. I did that one last time. And the one thing I was so happy they still had was this one. So it's very important if you want to collect CDs to get both editions, because you never know if there's a song that's missing or anything. They could be limited edition, they could be regular edition. So, and that goes with even J-Rock, J-Metal, whatever you want to call it, visual key, whatever. I don't even like that word, but I kind of will explain it to you in a different video if you're interested. In my perspective, this is the Superbox V. So it has these songs. So the Superbox B actually had similar songs. If you look, can I see a pattern? Yes. So if you see the pattern on this is A, this is B. So if you see this titles, we have fun tomorrow. This has fun tomorrow. This doesn't. This has apple go round. 2 has a different song. 2 has a different song. 3 has Wonder X Wonder with Pretty. 3 has Apple Go Round with Cute. So that's why I'm trying to explain to you guys. Be careful if you're just only getting one CD, but you're like, why is this song missing or mismatching? That's why I'm kind of describing you why I buy similar CDs, because I do follow bands like you guys follow like artists like BTS or whatever and stuff. Oshare was like my K-pop to me, but actually not pop. But this is the I didn't get a little maybe I did, but I think I think that was in this one. Yeah, I think that was in that one. Yeah, I think that was in that one. Yes. Okay. I'll figure it out. Okay. So this one came with just the CD. I didn't get a little thing for it, but I might. This comes with a DVD. Remember I said that it has a DVD? And okay, so hold on. Okay, so this shows the live one, and they're little JPEGs and stuff. So that's kind of why I brought up similar things to you guys, so you can pay attention. So it's not like I'm buying the same album twice and I'm just buying it to like kind of piss you off kind of deal, and I'm not. I do follow bands for a reason. Oh, look at. I got it. I finally got it. And I wonder what they gave me. There's a thing. Look at. Does that kind of look familiar? Yeah. So they kind of gave me a picture. And look at this. Remember the background to that one too? Very similar. They got the Psalms. And it's very similar. I love that they treat their music very, especially with box A, box B, it's very similar. And so, I'll be right back. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you this. This is the credits. And, oop. I think something happened in the... I just need to do it that way. All right. And this is the Tokyo Dog in the Parallel World Orchestra. And you can see it is a single. And so when you see that little thing, that means it's jmetal. Okay, let's see what we got here. Looks like a circus kind of deal where we're dealing with. Let's see what we're diving into. All right. So far we are dealing into a circus. Okay, let's see if we're right. Does it kind of look right? Let's see if we can do this right. I think we're dealing with something right. Okay. Let's see if I can get this all correctly. Okay, and they get a little promo. Nothing in the back. Well, look at the background. Their first song is basically Bon Voyage, and then, you know, just a very, like, it seems like they do a lot of similar songs to, like, the greatest hits and stuff. And that's what I like about it, is, like, they give, like, kind of a reminder, like, you know, we did this song, but we just want to give you guys a reminder that don't forget, you know, kind of deal. Oshare is like that. Oshare Key loves when you buy their single to their album. One of my favorite beginner of Dog in the PL world is Chupaholic. Is very beginner. Like here's their little thing, and you tell it is beginner. It's very again crafted. It's very simple. Oops. Very simple. You know, like how I started to show you in the beginning. This is just a CD and stuff. It's a single. I got a DVD. There's the bears again. There's the bears. And look at what we got. The Chupaholic cards. Should we take a dive in? I think we should before we actually investigate what Chupaholic was about. So I'm gonna do it different today. I think we should do it different. Let me get it. So I think this was in the wrong area. I gotta put it in the right area. This is for the Tokyo one. But let me put it better. I think that looks better, but I'm not sure. Whichever looks better. Does that look better? Yeah, I think that looks better. So I want you to kind of make it look like a portrait or a collage. But that belongs in the Tokyo one. But it happened to be in the Chupa one, so I'll figure it out later. So Chupaholic, here we come. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on this side. And this is what they say. And here we go. Open it up. And look at, you got a flower, a tulip. But what does it say? Oh, you got a kiss. And it's melted away. Because they probably didn't like you. I'm just kidding. But Dog in the PWO basically was the same. And all that stuff. But let me get it. Figure it out. Got my routine done. And let's see what they say. Okay, look at the background. That's so adorable. So you got Chupaholic, Dust Punk, and the 527. Choo 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 choo. Kiss me, choo choo. Would you want a beat? Yeah, I love Mega Maso, I love AB, and I love a lot of Oshare Key bands. But I notice a lot of people who like Visual Key hate Oshare Key bands. I just don't understand. I feel like once you tell them you like Oshare Key bands, they're like, ooh, no. Hold on. I forgot to show you this. Look at, they gave me this. I think I forgot to show you that. Look at how cute that is. Look at that. I'm not sure if I showed you that, but in case I didn't, that's what it gave me. So, next one. I think accidentally pressed stopped. I'm not sure, but this is part of the other segment. But here's Tokyo. I'm not sure if I got confused with, maybe I didn't. Oops. Oops. Hold on. Right here. Tokyo. Yep. We got two. One's a CD and one's a DVD. So now you know what's a limited edition and one's a regular. So I'll kind of further explain that in a different video. So let's see what they got. Do you guys remember this? Remember that? Do you get a little comrades of little circuses? But, okay, so let's see what they got here. Do you think they can look at this? We may never know. But let's take a deeper dive. And hopefully I don't have to open this. Nope. Okay. So you can see they have the Bon Voyage and the DVD songs. You got the first song and the instrumental. What I love about singles is that they give you an instrumental. I don't think people appreciate instrumentals like older generations do. I think it inspires them a lot more about the band. And so, here we go. Let's dive into the dog and the preview of the album. So this comes with the DVD, you can tell. And here we go. What do you think? Is it gonna look? Maybe? Who knows? But also, let's look at the back. Yeah, definitely. But we also got the circus. So this is supposed to be a circus themed related. And hold on, right hand. So we're going to show you this really quick. So most of my CDs are basically older and not newer themed. So they got a promotion. Doggyland, if you don't remember that, they always have a Doggyland. And I don't know if you remember, there was one that had a clown one. Here's the theme back. Okay, here's the song. Bon Voyage. And it just closed on you. They said no thank you. But yeah, that's about it for the, it was similar to the other one. So As you can tell, this one is a very old one. I don't know if you can read that. Maybe it's too light. It's a CD. Let's see if we can turn it down. There we go. All right. Okay, so I got the better lighting. And it is... Let's see... Oh, hold on. Come on, camera, just... A second. So, as you can see, it is a single, and it's a CD, and... okay. Alright, and that... And it comes with the DVD. I don't know if you remember that cover from last time. Alright, let's do this. See? 2010. I'll show you the CD. Okay. So look at the thing. Remember these? Remember when they first started, they just did kind of like a sketch kind of thing? Yeah. And they just basically... Oops, sorry. They just basically did that. This is basically what you get for the credits. And that's the CD, but this is the DVD. This is kind of the thing, but look at, if you really look at it, kind of deal. Kind of see a little bit of the funk, you know. But let's see if it does match, you know. All right, hold on. It is hella colorful. Okay, so there's their brochure to, you know, get the CD, the live clip, and all that stuff. You can scan it if you want. I usually never do that. And stuff. It's because I'm not interested in that stuff. I just rather support the artist or... Alright, so they tell you all that stuff. And... they tell you the single and stuff, but look at the background, you guys. Isn't that pretty? I feel like when they first started out, they really cared about their artwork. And even when they progressed, they really did care. But they got really creative of color. But if you really look, there's autographs. I think this one was really extremely personal. I think I actually got the autograph to this one. I think this one was particularly calling for me. This one feels it was autographed. Like, yeah. So... Okay, here we go. Dog in the PWO. This is my last one. A dog in the PWO. This is a CD single. It's a limited edition. I got a DVD release. It's an older thing, and so let's see what we got. All right, as you can see, it's a single and that. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what they gave us. You notice they didn't give us much, so maybe it was their first single. Let's see what the year was. 2010. So this is very important to people that really love oshare key. So they really care about when they really started. They really care about from the get-go kind of deal. So this is their thing. This is a CD. Ooh, okay. All right. Gotta be careful. This is their DVD, and this is basically their credits. So you notice Dog in the PWO has 5 members versus 4 members. I don't know if you noticed that back in the day. Back in when I first promoted did my first one. So give me a second. Let's see that one. Right. So these are pretty much all singles. There's no albums like the last time. It's just all singles. So this is what you're getting. Song. And that's hot lemonade. So and last but not least is the one I got free by purchasing so many dog in the PWO as a kind gesture to thanks for buying a lot of CDs. So give me a second. Oh, hold on. Look it, I got the 2010 release of this one, and plus it's not for sale. And plus, I don't know if you remember this picture. I got that one too. So, just so you know, I got 2 DVDs for that one. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Sadie. A lot of people really piss me off by saying Sadie Mao sounds like Duran Gray, and they absolutely don't. Sadie is a very beautiful band. They don't have any hit or miss albums. And so let's dive deeper into what Sadie is. This is one of my favorite albums by Sadie. And these are this is a DVD too, so this is their, and they got the Requiem album. That is my favorite song. So I feel like people don't pay attention. I feel like people listen to Duran Gray like they're like Metallica or you know, just like another fucking heavy metal band, and it just pisses me off. Like, they don't understand Sadie as much as I do, or Durham Gray as much as I do. So this is what I got from Sadie. This album. I was so happy to get this album, and this is what you get. And here you go. This is the beautiful. And then you get this. Okay, so I know that's pretty used, but... And that's the DVD. That's the back of the album. So, I'll figure out how to do that better, but let's dive into what you guys see versus I see in Sadie. Maybe you see something different than I do. Sadie is a jmetal band. I don't consider them visual kei at all. A jmetal band. And what do I got? Probably the guitarist. And let's see. And that's what they got in the back. It's actually beautiful. A little macabre on there. I love all the members of Sadie. And this is Sadie's brochure they gave to people when they were going to be touring. And stuff. So this is what you were getting. I don't know what people see in Durham Gray's little pamphlet. And what... There we go. That's better. And what I don't see. So... There's the lyrics. This is my favorite song by I feel like Mao put a lot of work into this song particularly. I feel like people don't understand the concept of this song a lot, especially this song. And you got the artist. And you got Descent, Jealousy. Jealousy was a good song. Between Durham Gray's lyrics and Sadie's lyrics, it is not cesspool like. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can translate Durham Gray's lyrics to So those are the credits. Let's see if we can do it better. There we go. So this album was originally made in I think it was actually made at around the time of I think the Ambrose album, I'm not sure. But don't quote me wrong. I think that's why people yeah, because this was their fourth album. This was a beautiful album. It was between the Ambrose and that terrible album by Duran Gray. I could not stand the shit out of. So, yeah, that's okay. 2013. Yeah, so it was between the Ambrose and Dumb Sparrow. So I feel like there was one song on there that was given the I feel like people got that song from Sadie, and they feel like, oh, this is heavily inspired by, oh, Duran Gray and all this stuff. And actually, no, they weren't, to be honest. Like, I feel like people need to look at the elements and all that stuff. But at least, I feel like people need to open their mind and really deep dive in the rabbit hole what the real definition of visual kei instead of Wikipedia in it. That's my advice. Or even talk to older people that actually listen to visual kei back in the days. But if you're actually more interested in me doing talking about your favorite band or whatever, I can deep dive into what that band and give you an opinion of it. I do listen to a lot of J-rock. I do listen to a lot of metal. I do collect CDs and stuff. I will continue open boxes or, buy albums when I can. But if you have any comments or if you want to ask me a question, I don't care like how you ask it. Just be logical about it. Don't be like a keyboard warrior and just, start an argument and, just be annoying for no reason. But just kind of, ask. So I hope you enjoyed the open